What's up, Libra? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen's Tarot be in Boston. So, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, and Venus. You know the routine. If the story doesn't fit, don't make it fit. It is a general reading for March 15th through March 31st, 2020. And cross-watchers, always welcome. Feel free to leave your story in the comments below. Sometimes I get the energy and vice versa, so I could be talking about what Libra's going through, or I can be talking about what Libra is doing to you. So know that the story can come in vice versa, and feel free to leave it in my comments. I do actually read my comments, so if you get a heart, that means I read it. If I responded to it, that means I just had a little extra time. Being a brand new mom and a wife and all of these other things, and having sickness in your life, you tend to be a little bit busy. So I'm getting the readings out to you guys best as I can. The thing I'm feeling for you guys is a new financial start. You have the ability with this new financial start to really put this start into some creative ways. This is really a positive reading, Libra. The energies I'm feeling are very positive around you. So this must be your time of year when you're ready to shine right now. The first thing that I see, now I'm just going to let you guys see my instinct cards, which I usually pull cards after I use my instinct and then see if I'm on the nose, because there's so many energies right now. This Merc retro and all this crap going on, there's so many energies right now. Oh, one other thing, and this is really important, is that I don't know what's going online between, certain readers and other people. I'm just going to say it once. I don't get involved in that shit, nor will I get involved in it, nor do I have a comment on it. The end. So it looks here, like with the Ace of Pentacles, that there's a new beginning, a new financial step forward in your life. Whether I feel like this is big for you. I feel like it's really big. You could be becoming a CEO of a company, a VP of a company, or stepping into a much bigger role than you ever thought when you took this job. I feel like you've moved up really well in your job. And you're being able to manifest it any way you want because of the fact that you've got the Magician and the Upright with the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel a really, really good new start coming your way if it hasn't already. So I feel like it's starting to trickle a little bit, but it hasn't quite gotten to everybody. Speaking of that, could you please like, share, and subscribe? I want to try and get this out to all Libras. It's a positive reading in the middle of chaos, so we need positivity more than we do all of this stuff about viruses on Facebook and all of that. So if you would mind, like, share, subscribe. Thanks. Anyway, moving on. This is a big, huge change for you guys, okay? I feel like there was a huge tower moment in your life before all of this, whatever this is. For you, anyway. This could be, someone you work with, a significant other. I always base it on significant other because technically that's kind of where it leads. But this was what you had before. You had this. And it felt like something came in and took it away from you, okay? Something came in and took this Ten of Cups away from you. You guys were still kind of working together, and then there was kind of nothing. And it went to a Ten of Swords, where this person either strayed or they removed themselves from the relationship after a long-term relationship, it feels like. But it feels like there's some straying there. The World. So that's bringing that to a close. That's bringing that to a header, being done with it. Just this person, no reconciliation with this type of person. With that Ten of Swords right there, I don't like that. They know that you're in a financial new beginning, and they're wanting to take advantage of that and sell you this bullshit right here. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know. Just warning you. Just letting y'all know. With this, you're talking about prior decisions and not knowing in this relationship that there were third parties. Some people may have been honest and removed themselves from the relationship or said, hey, I want to date other people. But I feel like there's a big majority of you that made the blind decision to walk away from this person because you felt that there was something else going on, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it. You knew there was other people, but you just could not catch this person. The world of electronics today. It's disgusting. I feel like there's a lot that happened between you and this person, okay? The energy's just flowing through me right now, so flow with me here, guys. I feel like you went through a lot with this person. I mean, a lot. You know, you've had to stand your ground. You've had to level out the relationship multiple times. It's cost you no shortage of money. No shortage of patience, for sure. And this is not the person that you want this reconciliation with, okay? Walk away. Because this is how you end up. Sitting outside a door, wishing to get in when the key's right there. But the question is, does that key even open that fucking door? Pardon my English, but I think you guys should be used to me by now. See the sun in reverse here. So there's definitely some unhappiness at the judgment. Maybe someone's made up their mind about coming back or not coming back. And this person doesn't want to return to what you had before. And it looks like there's someone in the way. This King of Pentacles type energy in the way of this happiness. And this person is choosing to stay where they are. And you're trying to forgive and still hold on. But the problem is they want you to let go. Not for the right reasons, but they want you to let go. Alright. So we're going to shuffle, see what we come up with, and I'll read from the bottom of the deck. It feels as though there's a lot of shit going on around you, Libra. You're cutting out what you no longer want and getting rid of that energy, getting rid of low vibrationals. You're getting more comfortable with the idea of quantum physics and things like that being an actuality. Your mind has been doing overtime because of everything that's going on. You're starting to see the world as it is and not as you were told that it was. And not as you want it to be. You're seeing the real thing. And it's bothering you a lot. You need to keep your scales balanced. And you're seeing now that the scales are very unbalanced. The poor do not matter. And that's what you're seeing. And I can see you standing up for the right thing. Because that's the Libra thing to do. Must be driving y'all crazy when that your scales are unbalanced, though. Alright, guys. Just shuffling away here. Just so you guys can see. And then I'm just going to read from the bottom of the deck, and whatever comes out is whatever comes out. We shall find out, shall we? Because someone asked me the other day why I don't shuffle my cards. You guys see me, I'm constantly shuffling my cards. So here we go. For you, those of you who don't understand what the sound of shuffling cards is like, you take them and you put them in two piles, and you mix them in together, and then you bridge them. Did I shuffle enough for you? Okay. 2 more shuffles, guys. You know me. If I have a problem, I'm gonna say it. Okay, the card that I cannot pick up, that's sticking to the table, is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So you're hanging on right now, or they're hanging on in some way that's causing grief. And it's coming to an end for the simple fact that you are tired of trying to convince this person to come back. And they have led you on for quite some time. I think I remember reading this quite a few readings ago. And 2. Alright, we're going to read from the bottom of the deck. So we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So this person has a very in and out attitude. They're around when they need something. They need money, you're sending it. If they need whatever, you're sending it. You're financially taking care of this person, okay? And it looks like it could be a significant other, because this does stand for the Institute of Marriage for me, but it also stands for institutes of work and things like that. And obviously there's going to be a slowdown. I'm not going to state all the fucking obvious shit that's going on right now. Except the fact that we're headed for martial law and no one even sees it. Anyway, moving on. Looks like it could be related to a significant other or the institution of family. So it could be family or work. But it looks like a personal situation to me. But I can also read it as work slowing down and things getting a little bit... I always say one more shuffle, and then I end up shuffling the hell out of them. I don't know why I do that. The Chariot, everything coming to a standstill. Okay, this new beginning has got to wait. With everything that's going on, everybody's reading. Okay, wait your turn. It's going to be effective. I'm just going to put those down since the cards want to jump out. This card really wants to be... No, where are you? Really wants to be heard. And it flipped to the reverse side. So this is the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And this is probably everybody on Earth right now, okay? Not unable to go forward, unable to grasp this new financial energy that's going to be coming to you. You're stuck in a bad downward position. Everything's coming to a halt. I'm not going to read you the obvious. I'm just going to tell you what I can and can't find with this energy, okay? With this is the King of Swords, okay? That makes sense. You are a Libra. But the King of Swords is doing a lot of thinking, okay? He's simply like sitting here and he is watching. Although she's in the behind position right now, if I were to put her back here, this shows me what's behind this person right now, what they're feeling. I know it's a weird way to read, but after you've been doing this for so long, you got to kind of start finding new things that keep your attention and you can focus on. This is more like what's in front of him, okay? What he's thinking about, what's holding him back. So this is what's holding you back right now, okay? Is this devastation and your reluctance to let go of the situation. But the problem here is you're also looking at balance. You're also looking at temperance, and that's looking prettier to you than this devastation that you continue to sit in. So I feel like that's going to move away from you, where you're going to be moving into temperance. You're going to be 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out of the water, back to balance, which is exactly where Libra needs to be. But it's going to take some time with everything that's going on. Again, stating the obvious. Someone around you that's manipulative. If it's at work, well, you don't have to worry about that shit for a while, do you? Just saying, you know, just going to leave that out there. With the Magician here, the Queen of Wands and the Six of Wands, there's no winning with this person. So if your company shuts down and they need to do layoffs, you're the first one to go. And maybe that's what creates this new financial opportunity for you to step away in this mess. You end up finding a job that pays you a hell of a lot more money for the skill set that you have, okay? So if you do lose your job, it's not the end of the world. Trust me, there's something better coming for you. But to me, this shows me there's someone manipulative around you. Yeah, so maybe it's not for the worst intention, but it's still being manipulative. And I say not for the worst intention because this is on the upright, okay? The Magician is in the upright, but the personality of the person is not, which tells me that although maybe they have some good intentions in here somewhere, being in the reverse shows the nasty side of their personality, and they're revengeful, spiteful. When they're angry, they have an extremely bad temper. These are fire signs. So if you want your personal garden lit on fire, feel free to make one mad. And so seeing this person in the reverse tells me this person does not have good intention for you, and there's no winning here. So this person could be an authoritative figure. They're letting you know that right now you're going to need to survive, to communicate. Okay, communication is going to be very, very key. Find a way to communicate, because these walls are not coming down anytime soon. If you take a look here, you see the Four of Swords with the communication card and with the Nine of Wands, okay? If this is what's happening with you, your walls are definitely up. If this is what they're doing to you, your walls are definitely up. But all in all, I mean, this does look really good. But at the same time, there are things that are going to be happening because of the fact that everything that's going on, plus the planetary alignment in the shadow of Mercury retrograde and the full moon, and we've been in Mercury retrograde for quite some time, so we're going to catch that shadow for the rest of the month. But you need to find a way to communicate. Holding this all in is not something that's healthy, okay? Find a healthy way to communicate this, because this person, every time you need them, they're involved with something else, and they're finding you to be the headache. They want you to let go, and you're not letting go. It feels like they're being almost cruel, like, when are you going to get the point? And I hate to say that. I'm not trying to be cruel, but that's the energy that I'm receiving from this person. So maybe that's the way you feel about them. When are you going to get the message? And stop fucking calling me. Or stop contacting me. I don't like what you did. This, and this. I'm all set. Yeah, definitely something to do with behind someone's back. And with the Seven of Pentacles there, it's like this person, you've put in a lot of effort and you're getting nowhere, and there's that frustration of, you know, being outside this door, not knowing if this key unlocks the door, and not even really seeing it. Just feeling devastated that you're on the outside and people are on the inside making decisions without you. It's a frustrating place to be. And so this is like watching paint dry for this guy, okay? Watching a plant grow. After all the effort he's put in to maintain this plant, and he's getting nothing in return, nothing to harvest. So in this relationship, you're not getting anything to harvest. And I feel like I'm on repeat from a couple months ago or something. I could swear we had this conversation. But it looks like you are getting tired of being disappointed. You are getting tired of waiting for this person to step forward and say whether or not they're owning the relationship or they're just trying to break it off. But they're wanting you to break it off. They're wanting you to realize that they no longer feel for you. And if you're still providing for them, we have the Star card here. The Seven of Swords. Okay, so this person is definitely sneaking. They're your wish, or you're their wish to have you in their lives, or to have them in your life. This is what you're wishing for, but this person is sneaking away right toward the Three of Wands, which isn't getting very far. So I feel like there's some sneaking behind your back that's going on here, and it's showing me that it's definitely work related. You're still fostering how they live or their lifestyle or whatever it is with money. But then this Tower hits and the country goes crazy, and you start really seeing it for what it is. Okay, guys, that's all I have for you for March 15th through March 31st. I feel like I've had this conversation with you guys before. I do hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. And remember, always give them hell. It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you from the Queen Tarot Beat in Boston. I will catch you on the flip side. Bye, guys.